What is going on, guys? So today I'm going to finally do a video I've been wanting to do for a while now. I don't have all the Mandalorians that I would wish to get, but I definitely have quite a few, and I decided I'm just going to make a video, show you guys what my full collection is so far, and maybe down the road I will make a different video, showing my, expanded collection of Lego Mandalorians. But I have gotten quite a few Mandalorians over the past few months, and I really just wanted to share with you guys what my collection is. Now, this collection does consist of a lot of customs and just different custom pieces, custom prints, and older, newer Lego actual official Mandalorian figures, Boba Fett, all that stuff. So there are customs mixed in here as well. So yeah, it's kind of a mix between both. And now before we do get started, I do want to show that I do have a bunch of other Mandalorians right here from the Mandalorian Battle Packs. So this is from the newer version of the Mandalorian Battle Pack. So I got a few of them right here up on front, and then in the back I got a bunch of the older Lego Mandalorian from the Clone Wars. I just have a bunch of them on a different plate here because they are separate. I do have some of those up here already, and this whole display right here is showing all the different variations. So just to let you guys know, I do have that side collection as well, along with all of these. I am going to go over each figure here, not too much into detail, but I will explain to you where I got it and who it is and everything like that. So I'm going to start off here with Gar Saxon. I do have two Gar Saxon figures in this collection. So starting off here, I got a custom version by an eBay seller, goes by I think Engineerio. I've bought quite a few of his customs, and he makes some amazing custom minifigures. This is Gar Saxon based on the Clone Wars, and he's got, as you guys can see, he has printed that visor there on the front with he's got some really detailed printing and really well quality printing as well, so I really love that. But I really love the torso and legs that he did on there as well. But he gave him like a shield right here and a gun, and then he brick built his jetpack there on the back for his minifigure. But really cool there. I love to have that, and I do have another one that I made up that I will show just a bit later. So moving on, I got one of my two pre-Vizsla minifigures. So this is pre-Vizsla from Clone Army Customs. Clone Army Customs makes a lot of, as you would guess, a lot of Lego clone customized minifigures, but they do make Mandalorians as well. And this is the second version of pre-Vizsla that was appeared in the show of the Clone Wars. So I decided to get that, and this is an Aerolite Darksaber piece right here. So really cool to see that. I love that piece. But yeah, really cool minifigure. I love the jetpack they gave him as well, but I really love this one. Lots of detail for that pre-Vizsla custom. Now moving on to another custom. It is again by eBay, Engineerio. So I will definitely put a link in the description to Engineerio's eBay page. He's got lots of cool customs that just kind of show up and go. You might be able to snag one of these custom Mandalorians. So this is Fen Rao from Star Wars Rebels. And this is a custom helmet from Aerolite Customs. So they make like custom molds and everything like that. They printed that. The torso and legs and the arms are all Engineerio's printing there. So really love that. But I'm really glad to have Fen Rao from Star Wars Rebels. Just a figure that I don't think Lego would ever make, but really cool minifigure. Moving on to the Armorer. This is by Engineerio as well, and I think he made up this whole custom helmet for her as well. So you got the spikes there on the top, and it's all painted in the metallic gold look there, so you can kind of tell the front is painted a little bit. On the front, you can also see again that really cool detailed printing he gave her, and he also gave her the brown cape there on the top. He did give her another face, just a random face, along with a lot of these other ones. They're just kind of random faces or no face at all. For this, I did give a Firestar. This is from FireStarToys Customs. So there's a lot of different custom pieces and things I've ordered. This is from Firestar Customs. I gave her a Beskar steel printed piece right there, 1x2 tile. Really cool to see that. It looks really cool. I gave it to a few of the Mandalorian figures. She's got a weapon right here just to kind of finish that off. But really love that minifigure. I'm really glad to have that. And hopefully Lego does make some of these. I just bought these customs because I don't think Lego will. And these are really cool customs. So moving on to this one. This is one of the first, I think, Lego Mandalorians besides like Boba Fett and Jango Fett. This was from the Clone Wars way back in like I think 2011, I think. This is in like a battle pack and a few sets. So this is like the Death Watch Mandalorian pretty much. No leg printing or anything like that. But this is an official Lego Mandalorian figure. You got that Clone Wars style face. The gun I'm using here is actually from Clone Army Customs. It's a metallic version of the Mandalorian blaster. Looks really cool there, but you got that gray jetpack on the back as well. And I got plenty of these guys. I got quite a few of them. So as you guys saw on that other platform, I do got quite a few. So in a lot that I bought on eBay with the original pre-Vizsla minifigure from Lego, I did get this minifigure, and this is Darth Maul's Mandalorian. So this is the only one Lego ever made, and hopefully they do make more because there was quite a few in the new season of the Clone Wars. But yeah, really cool minifigure there. You got that dark red and the black and the dark metallic coloring there with the handprint on the helmet. You got that basic Mandalorian face again, but I did give him another Clone Army Customs blaster there. Again, more of that printing there on the front as well. Just a really cool figure, and I hope to get more of these guys because they're really cool. I think they were only in like one set though, so they're a little harder to get than these guys, but really cool anyways. We do got another Darth Maul Mandalorian, except this is fully from Clone Army Customs. They have this entire custom molded helmet here with the spikes on it, which looks absolutely amazing. And this is the same one that Ingenierio used to print on that one, so pretty cool there. We got the dark red, the gray, and the black. Looks really cool. Another Clone Army Customs blaster, along with that very detailed printing there. Just resembles Maul. That's what they designed themselves as. So really cool to have this. I really hope Lego makes these, but I don't think they will, especially just because of the spikes on the helmet. I don't think Lego is willing to do that. They just don't seem willing to, mold separate special pieces too often. So I could see them making more of these guys. But yeah, really cool there. I definitely recommend go checking out Clone Army Customs. They got some great Mandalorian figures. This one right here is not one seen in any really media, but this is another version of their Maul Mandalorian that they had. So Clone Army Customs has several versions of the Maul Mando that they made. This one's like a gray and black one. It's like a shadow type of Mandalorian. I gave him another blaster there from Clone Army Customs, and I don't know, I thought it looked really slick, so I decided to pick it up, and I'm glad I have this in my collection, even though it's not really in the show or in the movies or anything like that. Does look really cool, so I'm glad to have that. Moving down in the second row, I got Bo-Katan. Now this is the only Area Light Customs full minifigure that I got, so I ordered this from Area Light Customs all together. So really cool minifigure. The two blasters here are from Clone Army Customs. I love the helmet that they gave. This is actually based on Star Wars Rebels, I think. So it's got that whole new design there. I think they used that same design in the Clone Wars. They just gave her a basic face there. There's her jetpack on the back side. So her torso here is actually a custom molded version from Area Light. It's like a female shape version right there. So they have that with some of their minifigures. As you guys can kind of see, they got like a molded female figure shape into the torso, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if I like it or not, but it is a custom molded torso there. I think the arms and the legs and everything are all Lego though, so these custom sellers do try to use as many Lego pieces as possible. They also gave her some arm wrist things right here too that look pretty cool. So lots of detail in this version of Bo-Katan. Hopefully Lego does make Bo-Katan eventually. I'm surprised they haven't made her yet, especially considering how prominent she is in the Clone Wars with the Mandalorians. So if she does show up in more media coming up soon, hopefully they do make her, but really cool figure from Area Light Customs. Now, pre-Vizsla, this is the official Lego pre-Vizsla minifigure. I think this came out around 2011, that type of area, along with these guys right here. This was in one set, and he is a very hard minifigure to get right now. I had to pay quite a bit, and I actually bought a lot with a bunch of these guys, this one right here, and then I got him with it. So, pretty cool face print there. The Clone Wars faces are kind of off to me at least, but pretty cool there. You got his symbol there on the little cape. You got his metallic silver, gunmetal gray or whatever they call it. Jetpack right there along with his helmet. He's got his symbol there on his helmet as well. But I really love that. The coloring is very similar to these guys right here. But really love this minifigure. I'm glad I have it. Definitely recommend picking it up if you can. On to Tristan Wren. This is Sabine Wren's brother from Star Wars Rebels. This is from Ingenierio, so he customly printed this on an Area Light helmet, and it looks pretty cool. This is, again, another figure I don't think Lego would really make too often. I don't think they're ever going to go ahead and make more Star Wars Rebels sets in general, so really cool to have this. I did give him a random Clone Army Customs blaster here, but I really love the custom print on his helmet right there, along with the yellow and the black and the gray. It's just a very different color variation compared to a lot of the other Mandos. On the sides, you can see like that Sabine Wren, you know, artwork or printing there, just to kind of give him an extra look there. But really cool detailed printing from Engineerio. He makes some really cool customs, but I love that figure. It really stands out amongst the rest. So you don't see a lot of yellow on my Mandalorians here. All right, so moving on to Boba Fett. Boba Fett, he is not actually a Mandalorian, but he of course resembles Mandalorians, so I'm going to go ahead and add him into this whole collection. This is from the Slave One 20th anniversary set. I don't actually have, this is like one of the only modern Boba Fett figures that I have. I only recently got this, and I'm really glad I did because it's amazing. And I actually ordered this blaster, I think, from FireStarToys Customs. It's a custom blaster. It's Boba Fett's own blaster right there. I really love how that looks. But he's got his cape here with a little bit of printing, and his helmet's very detailed. You got that dent print there. And then you got that basic clone face underneath because he is a clone. So, pretty cool. But I really love the Boba Fett minifigures. They are pretty darn cool. Moving on to this. This is another custom Lego Boba Fett again. So you got some red printing there on the front of the helmet. This is from Engineerio, by the way. I'm using the same blaster there from the last one. And mostly this figure is just like gray and black. And I thought it looked really slick when I saw it. So I decided to pick it up. And yeah, it is a pretty cool figure. Again, I did a review on this minifigure as well. It's from Engineerio on eBay again. So really cool printing and minifigure right there. So moving on, we got the prototype version of Boba Fett. So the prototype version of Boba Fett came in like a character encyclopedia or some sort of Star Wars book for Lego. I just recently got that as well to get this, and I really love this figure. I love the white and the black. It looks really, really cool. It stands out pretty well amongst the rest as well. I added this random Lego blaster to this figure just to kind of add a little bit more detail, but I really love the look of this. He's actually got a basic clone face again, but he's smiling or smirking more than angry and ready for battle. So I thought that was kind of interesting. You don't see that on the clone, you know, the basic clone face or, you know, anything you get in like battle packs. So really cool there. So moving on, we do got some of the basic Mandalorians from the new Mandalorian battle pack. This is like the blue and gray one with a little bit of purple. I gave them a Clone Army Customs blaster here, but they got no face, but they all do include a cape. So this is like a green cape right here and with more printing underneath. So love that one. Not a named character, but really cool figure overall. The same with this one. This has got like the green and the dark blue. You got like a dark brown cape right here. I gave this Mando right here a Clone Army Customs blaster right there as well, but really love those figures. Moving on to the bottom row here, this is my Mandalorian minifigure from The Mandalorian. This is actually Din Djarin. Now this is an area-like customs helmet. This is the actual helmet from Lego. So I actually took it off and replaced it because I actually thought the custom one looked much better. But this is, of course, the actual Lego minifigure. I did put custom arms on from FireStarToys. So you can see there it adds a little bit more detail. But again, I ordered this custom blaster from FireStarToys as well as the Beskar. So lots of custom pieces and just little bits of extra added printing there. But it is still the Lego minifigure that I got in the one Mandalorian set that is currently available. So pretty cool there. But I did put this custom helmet on because I just think it resembles his Beskar helmet a little bit better. It shines in the light a little bit better. So it is a little bit bigger. The area light helmets are a little bit larger, but I thought it looked cooler. So nothing wrong with the Lego one, but it just shines and just looks a little bit more like his helmet there. So that's why I did that. But I really love the new Mando minifigure. It's probably one of my favorites on here. So now this one is a very, very interesting one. So this is Gar Saxon. This is the second version of his. Actually, this is actually the one that first showed up in Star Wars Rebels. This one is kind of interesting. I customly made this one at first and then just kind of ordered from Engineerio. So the torso and the arms are all from Engineerio. Some really cool printing there. The legs are actually from a Harley Quinn minifigure. I erased the printing on it and it resembles his like red boots really well, so I got that done. I also put like Clone Army custom antennas on the sides just to kind of resemble his antennas that stick out in the show. Gave him his like brownish, you know, gloves right there on the back. I got his red jetpack, which is from Clone Army Customs. I got his long blaster here from Lego. So most of this is Lego pieces. I think the only few that aren't Lego pieces is the jetpack and helmet, because those are Clone Army Customs and Area Light. So pretty cool there. But I really love this minifigure along with that. I think Gar Saxon's got some really cool designs. He really changes his design between the Clone Wars and Rebels. So cool to see that. So moving on, I got Sabine Wren here. Now this is my only Sabine Wren minifigure that I have. As you guys can tell, this is actually the Season 2 Lego version that they gave us. So this is actually from Lego, but I put an Area Light Customs helmet on her because Lego never made a Season 2 version of her helmet. You can see there her face underneath and then her more angry face. I gave her a jetpack. I don't know really why I did that, but I thought it looked really cool to put that on. This is from FireStar Customs. I added some custom printed arms there that really match well with the Season 2 version of Sabine. But I really love the helmet. It's like a metallic silver with her design on there. I have her 2 blasters from the set as well. So I try to keep it as Lego authentic as possible with the antenna there and everything. But just a few upgrades for that one. Now, these are all randomized, by the way, so moving on to Boba Fett again. This is the Lego Classic Boba Fett. This is before I think they changed the gray over to like a bluish gray. I think that's the one I ordered, but you got the classic blaster there for Boba Fett. But this is the classic Lego Boba Fett that they released for actually quite a while. I think they went on for like a decade after they had this figure initially made. I know there's a really rare one out there with printed arms and stuff, but I just decided to order a basic one. You got that whole entire headpiece here. It's all one piece, so his helmet and jetpack are all in one. You don't actually have a face on there because you need the black headpiece there to resemble his visor underneath. So pretty basic printing there. You got the print on the front of the torso, and that's about it. So really cool classic figure to have, though. I really want to get more like classic Lego Star Wars figures because I just think they're that cool. But yeah. Now moving on to the last custom here in my collection, and that is Paz Vizsla. Not to be confused with Pre-Vizsla or House Vizsla. I don't think he's related to them or involved with them in any way, but his name is Paz Vizsla, and he is from The Mandalorian. So this is a custom printed figure from Engineerio on eBay, and really cool figure. It's really, really detailed. I love all the detail he put on here, the helmet and the torso especially. The torso is very, very well detailed. He's got a little waist cape here as well, and the figure that I ordered from, he actually had in a full antenna. I try to kind of mimic his shorter antenna section there on his helmet, but it's kind of hard to resemble that, so that's kind of all I really ended up doing was cutting off the thing. So again, I really wasn't into customs until really recently when I saw how many versions of Mandalorians I could get through custom made Lego figures. So I decided to do that, and I honestly think it was a pretty cool decision to make because, I don't know, custom figures are fine. They're still using some Lego pieces, so yeah, I don't mind it, but really cool figure. And I plan to get more custom figures as well. So the last 3 figures I got here is another one of the Death Watch Mandos, just to kind of fill up this space over here. This is a new Mandalorian from the new Mandalorian Battle Pack. I gave him another Clone Army Customs blaster there, but it's like that, more of like a tan or a brown, and then a bluish gray, and then gray. It's just a really jumbled mess of colors. You got the orange there and metallic silver on the chest. No face there, but you got the antenna and everything like that. Black cape and just a little bit of printing on the other side as well. But yeah, I really like the figures from the new Mandalorian Battle Pack. There's some really cool, unique figures in that pack. So the last one from that pack as well, I got another dark brown cape. This one is majorly in just dark brown and brown colors. You got like an orangish or a really weird brown color there for the helmet. You kind of got that Captain Rex resemblance there with the 2 ears or whatever on the helmet. Just in metallic silver. It looks really cool there, but I don't know. I really love these Mandalorians from the Battle Pack. Some really cool variety within them. There is no printing on the legs, though, from this one, surprisingly, so I gave him another Clone Army Customs blaster as well. Alright, everyone, so that is my entire Lego Star Wars Mandalorian collection as of June 2020. So I'm recording this in June of 2020. This is what I have so far. I'm sure Lego will release more things down the road and more customs I will get, but again, I do also have these figures right here. So again, I do got multiples of the Death Watch Mandalorian, and more from the battle packs, the new ones. So just to kind of add that to my collection there as well. But that is my entire Lego Mandalorian collection. I kind of hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was really wanting to make this video for a long time, so I'm very glad that I finally made it, because you know, I decided I'm not going to get all my Mandalorians for a long while, so I'll make a video on what I have now. I got to get some Jango Fett's and, you know, just a few others, but this is what I have at this current time. And yeah, I just wanted to share what I got. I've really been collecting these lately. The past few months I've been, you know, spending quite a bit of money for some of these, but I think it's worth it because I really love the display of these and just how cool and different they all look. They all look so different. I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.